Hello everyone, I'm Jason Perez,
And I'm Wesley Long.
and we're bringing you a fresh new take on disaster preparedness.
Welcome to Disaster Class.
All right, Wesley.
Yeah.
So we are here in Passaic, New Jersey.
Yes.
And we're going to meet up with Aaron and Barry that we talked recently to on our
Safer
podcast,
Escapes.
Safer Escape. They do the fire ladders that actually come out on the side.
Supposedly.
They're fixed to the side of the house, and so they
made a lot of claims.
So we're here. We're gonna do a little field trip to see
Let's
about.
not get hit.
We're gonna test out the product. They're actually gonna have us use it and actually climb out the window. And
Well, maybe you'll climb out the window.
Maybe.
I don't know if I'm gonna climb out the window.
you're gonna climb out the window.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
Anyways, we're gonna go and test it out and see how it goes.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. So class is in session.
Class is in session.
Hey guys, welcome back to Disaster Class. This is Wesley Long, and I'm here with
Aaron Mezzi.
Aaron Mezzi. Now, you guys probably recognize him. We had him on a little while ago talking about one of the great products that we've come across as we are with our Preparedness Starts at Home initiative. So we're here on site. We're taking a little field trip, as you were, from class, so we can get some hands-on experience with this. So tell us what we have here. What are we looking at? What's the value of it? Why do you love it? And why should all of our viewers invest in something like this?
So we have here a gorgeous Modum fire escape ladder
Right? And what is the value of it? What is the purpose of it?
that if, God forbid, there's a fire, they can get out very quickly.
Right, so it could be a fire, it could be an intruder, anything that would block egress from the house. This gives them an alternate means of egress from their windows in a safe, secure, bolted on, very aesthetically pleasing, right? I think you made the joke, you walked us by it and we didn't even realize we had walked by it, and you love that.
Favorite part of the job.
Right? It's really great. It fits in beautifully. Doesn't detract from the house at all, and adds exponential functionality to being able to escape if something negative were to happen here. So what we're looking at, I think we've got 2 pins. You want to explain the pin system? How does that work? What's the value of that? How does it stop me from an intruder just using this to get up into your house?
So the pin is to stop anybody from going up.
Okay.
But the problem is if you have 2 floors,
Uh-huh.
you don't want somebody to have to, people ask me, oh, so they have to run upstairs to get to the next pin.
Right, that would be an impediment to getting out quickly.
Yeah, sort of useless. So we have 2 pins, a release station. When you open it from the top,
Uh-huh.
it opens the whole thing.
Gotcha. So the top is a master release for everything and lets it be deployed immediately.
Correct.
Very nice. Very
When
nice.
you open it from the bottom one, it just opens that and below.
Ah, from that section down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see how all that looks, because right now it looks very form-fitting. Doesn't really look like much of a ladder that I could use. I'm not a small individual, so I'm looking forward to seeing this in action. Awesome.
So you just sit like this,
Okay.
pull the pin, open it up.
And it's just down, just like that, huh?
Yep.
Wow. I'm glad we're only doing the okay. So, so I'm glad we're only doing the second floor. This is a little high. So I sit out here like this, and I just pull it down, and okay. All right. Well, that was actually pretty easy. Well, Wesley, you want to lower it down? Okay, so I made it. I didn't fall. It was nice and steady. I didn't feel like. Now, I mean, when we had them on the podcast, and we talked about the difference between the rope ladder and this. I mean, I'm not really afraid of heights, but just doing that was kind of a little nerve-wracking. I can't imagine what a rope ladder would be like. I think I would probably lose it if I did that. But nice and sturdy. Yeah. And so now here's Aaron. He's coming down he's gonna do the 3rd story. Wow. You look like you've done this once or twice.
Hundreds of times. The first time I did it, it took me a minute.
Wow.
I love watching the videos of the first time.
Yeah. So, yeah, so I was just mentioning to Wesley, so when we talked to you on the podcast the first time and you talked about the difference between something like this versus the rope ladder.
Would you like to try that? I wouldn't recommend it.
Just took it apart for me.
I was nervous enough doing this. I think a rope, I could definitely already tell the value of this versus like the rope ladder swinging. And like we talked about, like someone who's even, like I'm a young guy, like I try to work out, like I'm trying, you know, so if somebody who's, you know, I can see that being really hard for some people, the rope ladder, like swinging, the stability and stuff. So this is really cool. This is really cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The hardest part about the rope ladder is getting on it.
I can see that. I mean, I was nervous getting on it, but it wasn't bad. Once I stepped on that platform, it was really easy. I did not feel, you know, unstable at all.
And I forgot to mention there was a grab bar up there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. There's a little grab bar there on the window. So Wesley, are you gonna try it?
Yeah, go ahead, Wesley.
You gonna try it, Wesley? So what?
No. Okay. So I just.
Holding your weight, it's just for putting your foot on to catch everything else. Okay? Grab the.
Yeah, not bad.
Well, you did it, Wesley.
Yeah,
What'd you think?
not bad. Not bad at all. So much better than trying a rope ladder.
Have you done the rope ladder before?
No.
So this homeowner actually did. After my neighbor's fire, they threw the rope ladder out the window and said, no way.
Yeah.
So as soon as we started the company, they're like, great.
Right. You have what we need.
Yeah.
Man, that is cool. That is really cool.
So what do you think, Wes?
So, I watched you go, and I was like, okay, cool, looks good. Doing it myself was awesome. Like, I'm a little bit bigger than you. A little bit. I like to remind you of that when we get into arguments. But I'm not a small guy, but it was extremely
Sturdy.
secure and sturdy.
Yeah.
Very, very easy to maneuver. It was an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, wasn't not bad at
Yeah,
all.
enjoyable experience.
Yeah, and it's what we talked about before was it's nice that you can practice with this.
You can. You could do it over and
so
over.
you can have
and over
you know,
100%.
a fire drill you do
Yep.
a couple times a year or whatever with the kids, and so they could actually practice
Yep.
with it.
Because preparedness starts at home.
You know,
you could continually work this into your emergency action plan with your family and into your practice plan. You could do it
Yeah.
a couple times a year, quarterly. You could just run through.
Yeah.
Third floor, second floor. Extremely practical. Extremely practical. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you got to do it yourself to see the value of it. But once you stepped on it, and I was like, that's not going anywhere. Like, that's really solid.
I felt secure. I didn't feel.
Yeah. At no point in time did I think this thing was going to fall underneath me. So, great product.
Yeah.
Great product and extremely useful. Extremely useful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Disaster Class is part of the Readiness Lab, the home for podcasts, webinars, and training in the field of emergency and disaster services.